The next item is the approval of the consent agenda. Mr. Hafley?
I'll do that one.
Okay.
I move that the Board of Education of Weld County School District 6 approve the items as presented on the consent agenda and authorize the officers to sign any and all contracts.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Roll call, Ms. Brandt?
Mr. DeWitt?
Aye.
Mr. Hafley?
Aye.
Mr. Hall?
Aye.
Mr. Lydiak?
Aye.
Dr. Richard?
Aye.
Mr. Richardson?
Aye.
Mrs. Solis?
Aye.
And the motion carries 7-0.
Thank you. The next item is special items. The District Curriculum Council membership and Chief Academic Officer Dr. Stacy Daughtery will introduce this information to us.
Thank you. Sorry, I've got a few items to prepare here. So good evening, President DeWitt, Interim Superintendent Eads, and members of the school board. Tonight, I share with you our District Curriculum Council members and thank them, along with you, for their incredible dedication and commitment that they provide to our district in this leadership role. The District Curriculum Council was established 8 years ago in the 06-07 school year, and since that time, DCC, as we commonly refer to it, has had a tremendous positive effect on the work of curriculum in District 6, and they continue to work carefully and thoughtfully on issues brought before them each month. The council is made up of 19 teachers and 14 administrators representing each of the content areas at all levels across the district. As stated in our bylaws that were created by the council in the 09-10 school year, the District Curriculum Council was created so that district educators could provide leadership in the development and implementation of district content standards and assessments in order to increase student achievement. And DCC helps to develop ownership and support for curriculum study and development. Let me share with you just a few things that they've accomplished over the past several years. They have reviewed and approved many resources that have been brought before them, including those through the Supplemental Resource Acquisition Approval process. This year, they are also assessing those that are brought before them through the innovation funnel, and this work is actually done in joint work with our ETAC group, which is the Educational Technology Advisory Council. So they're continuing to do that work. They also review and make recommendations to you as the Board of Education for all new district curriculum adoptions. They review and determine new course offerings yearly that are in line with district initiatives as well as student needs that are brought before the council. They provide leadership on changes to student reporting systems, including report cards and parent brochures, some of the work that is yet to be done this year in alignment with our new academic standards. They provide leadership in curriculum development and implementation systems, as well as review and design of new curriculum guides that are inclusive of our new Colorado academic standards. They very recently actually have, and this has been ongoing work, as we review, determine, and provide the leadership around our weighted grade practices, our career pathway courses, our academic crosswalk work, and other such programs as it relates to curriculum and programming across the district. They've created homework practice guidelines that are in all of our student handbooks, and they are a voice from the field surrounding issues about our system that need to be addressed. So that was just to name a few, and none of them did I feel like I could cross off because they have been very active on all of those fronts through this year and the last several years. So with that, I would like to honor them and introduce them to all of you. And as I introduce your name, council members, I'd ask that you come forward to be recognized in front of the group. So thank you. Yes, absolutely. Now, not all of our members were able to be here with us. Actually, a good many of them are, and so I appreciate your being here. So we will go in line, and our first person with us is Amanda Krieger. That's this one right here,
Yeah,
sorry.
I was trying to help.
I know, I'm sorry. So Amanda, if you would come on up. Amanda is our Secondary Language Arts and AVID Coordinator. Amy Tuttle. She is our Assistant Director of Gifted and Talented Programming, Music, AP, and other such duties. Anthony Osmus is our Elementary Administrator. Carrie Smith represents high school language arts. He's at Central High School. Cindy Brock. She represents K-12 PE and is at Engage Online Academy. Diana Hall is with us tonight. She represents Career and Technical Education, and she is at Northridge High School. Diana Riley. She is our Director of Curriculum and Instruction. Dr. Sofia Misavich. She is our Director of Assessment and Special Programs. Jill Puckett is with us tonight. She represents Elementary Art. Kelly Silbach. She's with us. She is our Elementary Literacy Coordinator. Kendra Villarreal. She is with us tonight. She represents counseling, voice for our counselors. Lori Ford. She is with us tonight, and she represents secondary math. Laszlo Hunt. He represents our elementary leadership, principal leadership. Nikki Quimby. She is with us tonight as well, and she represents middle school social studies. Paul Francisco. He is our director of CTE and post-secondary. Shannon Elliott Fendley. This is a big group. I know, me too. She is our Science, PE, Health, and Induction Coordinator. Shelley Robbins represents high school principal leadership. Tammy Hermance. She is with us, and she represents elementary literacy, and she is at Hyman Elementary. Teresa Santos. She is at Winograd, and she represents us in the area of elementary math. Tom Nugent. Oops. He represents music, K-12. He is both at Chapello as well as Greeley West High School. Yeah. And Tanya Deering is with us tonight, and she represents our EL coaches. We very much appreciate all of your dedication, your support that you provide the district. So if you could just help me in thanking them.
Oops.
There you go. He doesn't. Thank you so much.
Thank you again. Dr. Dattery, thank you very much.
Thank you.
The next item is Gifted and Talented Advisory Council membership. Assistant Director of Learning Services, Amy Tuttle, will do some introduction of her crew.
President DeWitt, Mr. Eads, and members of the board, as facilitator of the Gifted and Talented programming here in District 6, I'm honored to be able to work with a dedicated group of parents, educators, and community members who provide valuable input and feedback to the Division of Academic Achievement. Our GT Advisory Council is currently made up of 11 members. We have 4 parents, 4 GT specialists, 1 principal, 1 district administrator, and 1 community member who is serving currently as the president of the National Association for Gifted Children. And we are currently looking for additional parents and teachers to serve for the next 2-year term. The purpose of the Gifted and Talented Advisory Council is to gather input from parents, administrators, teachers, and community members on matters relating to the missions, objectives, goals, and programming of gifted education in the district. We also want to discuss and evaluate gifted and talented issues, and we want to inform and advise the leadership team of the Division of Academic Achievement on these matters. Work of the group has included reviewing the Parent Community Handbook and the DT Trifold brochure, which I believe you have included in your packets. Also, we've been choosing topics of interest for parent meetings and our new Parent Institute. We've been developing a process for providing scholarships for teachers pursuing master's degrees in gifted education, participating in our district's Gifted Education Review, which is our state's GT accountability measure. And this council also provides a venue for the continuous exchange of information from community to district and from district to community. This year and last, we informed the group of various district programs about career pathways, Engage Online Academy, AVID, AP, and IB, and have received their feedback to help us continue to move forward. While all of our members cannot be present tonight, I will call up the members who are present and serving this current year to come forward and be recognized and receive their certificates. Our first member to be recognized is Dr. George Betts. Our next member is Lisa Krieger-Mart. Next, we have Paul Francisco. So it's kind of neat. Lydia Bates. Judy Goober. Joan Gelati Weber. Deanna Butheris. Amy Grafey. I would also like to recognize those who could not be here tonight but are continuing on our board, which is Molly Cohn and Jeremy and Carla Hine.
Be friends. And while this is happening, can we say thank you?
I was going to say, please join me in thanking this group. Thank you.
The next item will be introduced by Dr. Stacy Dattery, and it is an action item. I'd like Dr. Dattery to give us some information about that before I request a motion.
Absolutely.
you.
President DeWitt, Interim Superintendent Eads, and members of the school board, I am honored to be able to recognize our principals with you this evening for National Principals Month and to be able to have you read this resolution. Our principals provide incredible leadership throughout the district to our students, our teachers, and our parents by ensuring that a quality education is in place every day and will make a positive difference for the academic success for each one of our students. Tonight, President DeWitt, you will be reading a proclamation in honor of their leadership and their service to the students and community in Greeley-Evans School District 6. So thank you.
Resolution of the Board of Education, Weld County School District 6, National Principals Month, October 2014. Whereas school leaders are expected to be educational visionaries, instructional leaders, assessment experts, disciplinarians, community builders, public relations experts, budget analysts, facility managers, special program administrators, and guardians of various legal, contractual, and policy mandates and initiatives, as well as being entrusted with our young people, our most important resource. Whereas principals set the academic tone for the schools and work collaboratively with teachers to develop and maintain high curriculum standards, develop mission statements, and set performance goals and objectives. And whereas the vision dedication, and determination of a principal provides the mobilizing force behind any school reform effort. And whereas the leadership is second only to classroom instruction among all school-related factors that contribute to what students learn at school, according to research conducted by the Wallace Foundation. And whereas the celebration of National Principals Month honors elementary, middle level, and high school principals and recognizes the importance of school leadership in ensuring that every child has access to a high-quality education. Therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Education of Weld County School District 6 does hereby proclaim October 2014 as National Principals Month. And it will require action of the board in the form of a motion for me to sign this wonderful document. So I will entertain a motion at this time.
I move that the Board of Education of Weld County School District 6 adopt the resolution declaring October 2014 as National Principals Month.
Second.
It's been twice seconded, and therefore it permits us to a roll call for this action.
Mr. DeWitt?
Aye.
Mr. Haefele?
Aye.
Mr. Hall?
Aye.
Mr. Lydiak?
Aye.
Dr. Richard?
Aye.
Mr. Richardson?
Aye.
Mrs. Solis?
Aye.
And the motion carries 7-0.
Thank you. And I do believe that you have little gifts that you will be taking out to each one of them in your schools. So I just thank you
Marvelous.
for that. And yeah, thank you for the recognition.
Dr. Dattery, thank you very much. I've hidden them right here. I thought these were for me. Okay. This is going to the principals in each of our attention. It is with sincere gratitude for the commitment and energy you bring every day to your school, to your students, and to your community. Your hard work is appreciated. So we will carry these to the proper locations.